This is the most arrogant man I've ever seen. Although he's just a commoner, he challenged the prince to a duel. Despite the mockery from the nobles, Jack didn't care at all. It turned out that with his knowledge of the game, he had found an ancient treasure hidden in a secret maze. He also knew the storyline of the game very well. One day, Jack happened to discover that Lucy, whom the prince liked, was actually having an intimate relationship with another nobleman. It turned out that Lucy was also from another world. To attract the prince, she pretended to be fragile and weak. This infuriated the prince's fiancée, Angie. That night, Jack's sister advised him not to get involved with the prince's affairs, because the prince would soon become the next king, and their entire family could be implicated. However, just when he had agreed to his sister's request, at the luxurious party the next day, the prince and his fiancée had an argument. Angie accused Lucy of having an affair with the prince, but the crowd didn't seem to care about the right or wrong of the matter. Instead, they thought Angie was deliberately targeting Lucy. This made Angie, the fiancée, extremely angry. Helpless, Angie took off her glove and threw it at Lucy. This was a challenge to a duel. If Lucy picked it up, it meant she accepted the challenge. Before Lucy could react, the prince stepped forward to fight in her place. Seeing this, Angie was stunned. Faced with the combined opposition of everyone, Angie had no choice but to pray that someone present would help. However, because of the prince's identity, no one was willing to step forward. At this point, Jack, unable to watch the prince's actions any longer, walked forward, but he wasn't doing it to help Angie. He just couldn't stand the prince and his group. The people around began mocking Jack for being a commoner and daring to duel with the royal family. The prince's group was both surprised and contemptuous, never expecting someone to challenge them. But Jack boldly stated that he wanted to face off against the prince and his group all by himself. His words immediately pushed him into the spotlight. The royal supporting students started causing trouble in Jack's room, and they all placed bets. Hardly anyone bet on Jack's victory. On the day of the duel, the royal family members made a flashy entrance. The audience was filled with cheers for the prince. Just then, Jack's mecha descended from the sky. When the crowd saw Jack's old mecha, they began laughing at him. Little did they know, Jack was about to win the